Hi friends, in today's video I will be talking about 5 steps to study in Canada. 5 steps to research study options in Canada. 5 steps to check your eligibility to study in Canada. 5 steps to apply for a study permit in Canada. 5 steps to live in Canada as a student and 5 steps to plan for your arrival in Canada as a student. Watch the video till the end to get the full information. Please hit the like button, subscribe channel, and do not forget to push the notification bell icon for more upcoming videos and immigration news updates. Let's jump into our today's video. 5 steps to study in Canada. Step 1. Research your options. Canada has a wide range of educational institutions and programs to choose from, including universities, colleges, and language schools. Take some time to research different options and find the one that best fits your needs and goals. Step 2. Check your eligibility. Different institutions and programs have different eligibility requirements, such as language proficiency, academic transcripts, and financial resources. Make sure you meet the requirements before applying. Step 3. Apply for a study permit. If you are planning to study in Canada for more than 6 months, you will need a study permit. You can apply for a study permit online or at a Canadian visa office. You will need to provide documents such as proof of acceptance to a Canadian educational institution, proof of financial support, and a valid passport. Step 4. Find a place to live. You will need to find a place to live while you are studying in Canada. Options include on-campus housing, off-campus apartments, or homestays with a Canadian family. Step 5. Plan for your arrival. Once you have been accepted to a Canadian educational institution and have received your study permit, you should start planning for your arrival in Canada. This may include booking flights, arranging for transportation from the airport, and organizing your accommodations. It is also a good idea to familiarize yourself with the local culture and customs of the region where you will be studying. 5 steps to research study options in Canada. If you are interested in researching study options in Canada, here are 5 steps you can follow. Step 1. Identify your goals and interests. Consider what you want to study and what your goals are for your education. This will help you narrow down your options and find institutions and programs that align with your interests. Step 2. Research institutions and programs. Canada has a wide range of educational institutions, including universities, colleges, and language schools. Use online resources and search tools to explore different options and find institutions and programs that align with your interests and goals. Step 3. Consider location and cost. Think about where you want to study in Canada and what your budget is for tuition and living expenses. This will help you narrow down your options and find institutions and programs that are financially feasible for you. Step 4. Check admission requirements. Different institutions and programs have different admission requirements, such as language proficiency, academic transcripts, and financial resources. Make sure you meet the requirements before applying. Step 5. Contact the institutions. Once you have identified a few institutions and programs that interest you, contact the institutions to learn more about the application process, program requirements, and other details. This will help you make an informed decision about where to apply. 5 steps to check your eligibility to study in Canada. If you are interested in studying in Canada, here are 5 steps you can follow to check your eligibility. Step 1. Identify the institution and program you are interested in. Each educational institution and program in Canada has its own eligibility requirements, so it is important to start by identifying the specific institution and program you are interested in. Step 2. Review the eligibility requirements. Look at the institution's website or contact the institution directly to find out what the eligibility requirements are for the program you are interested in. These may include language proficiency, academic transcripts, and financial resources. Step 3. Check your language proficiency. Many institutions and programs in Canada require a certain level of language proficiency, typically in English or French. If you are not a native speaker, you may need to take a language test and provide proof of your language skills. Step 4. Gather required documents. Depending on the institution and program, you may need to provide documents such as academic transcripts, proof of financial support, and a valid passport. Make sure you have all of the required documents before applying. Step 5. Contact the institution. If you are not sure whether you meet the eligibility requirements or have any questions about the application process, contact the institution directly for more information. 5 steps to apply for a study permit in Canada. If you are interested in studying in Canada and need a study permit, here are 5 steps you can follow to apply. Step 1. Check your eligibility. Before you apply for a study permit, make sure you meet the eligibility requirements. This includes having a letter of acceptance from a recognized Canadian educational institution and demonstrating that you have enough financial resources to support yourself while you are studying in Canada. Step 2. Gather required documents. You will need to provide a number of documents with your study permit application, including a valid passport, proof of acceptance to a Canadian educational institution, and proof of financial support. Make sure you have all of the required documents before you begin the application process. Step 3. Determine your application type. You can apply for a study permit online or at a Canadian visa office. If you are applying online, you will need to create a MyCIC account and complete the application form. If you are applying at a visa office, you will need to schedule an appointment and bring the required documents with you. Step 4. Pay the application fee. There is a fee to apply for a study permit in Canada. You can pay the fee online or at a visa office, depending on how you are applying. Step 5. Wait for a decision. After you submit your application, it will be reviewed by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC. You will receive a decision on your application by mail or email. If your application is approved, you will receive your study permit and a letter of introduction, which you will need to present to immigration officials when you arrive in Canada. 5 steps to live in Canada as a student. If you are planning to study in Canada and are looking for a place to live, here are 5 steps you can follow. Step 1. Determine your budget. Consider how much you can afford to pay for housing and other living expenses. This will help you narrow down your options and find a place that fits your budget. Step 2. Research your options. There are several options for student housing in Canada, including on-campus residence halls, off-campus apartments, and homestays with a Canadian family. Research the different options and determine which one is best for you based on your budget, location, and lifestyle preferences. Step 3. Consider your location. Think about where you want to live in relation to your school or campus. You may want to live close to school to make it easier to get to classes, or you may prefer to live in a different part of the city or town where you can experience local culture and amenities. Step 4. Search for listings. Use online resources and classifieds to search for available housing options. You can also contact your school or program to see if they have any resources or recommendations for student housing. Step 5. Arrange a visit. If you are interested in a particular housing option, try to arrange a visit to see the property in person. This will give you a better sense of what the place is like and whether it is a good fit for you. 5 steps to plan for your arrival in Canada as a student. If you are planning to study in Canada and are preparing for your arrival, here are 5 steps you can follow. Step 1. Confirm your travel arrangements. Make sure you have booked your flights and have a plan for getting to your school or campus from the airport. If you need to arrange transportation, consider options such as a taxi, shuttle, or public transportation. Step 2. Arrange your accommodations. If you have not already done so, make sure you have arranged a place to stay while you are studying in Canada. Options include on-campus residence halls, off-campus apartments, or homestays with a Canadian family. Step 3. Gather necessary documents. Make sure you have all of the documents you need for your arrival, including your study permit and letter of introduction, passport, and any other required documents. Keep these documents in a safe and easily accessible place. Step 4. Familiarize yourself with the local culture. Take some time to learn about the culture and customs of the region where you will be studying. This will help you feel more comfortable and prepared for your new environment. Step 5. Plan for your expenses. Make sure you have enough money to cover your living expenses while you are studying in Canada. This may include things like rent, food, and transportation. I hope this information is helpful. If you have any question, do ask in the comments box. Hey, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.